Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the 11 Winery Virtual Happy Hour with me, Matt Albee, your founder and winemaker of 11 Winery. Just a few seconds, we'll get started with Alana. Hey, Stephanie. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the 11 Winery Virtual Happy Hour. Random blending trials. It's Friday. You know what that means. It means I've already had 3 or 4 glasses of coffee. Welcome, Jen. Welcome, Armetha. Stephanie. Street View.
Every week, without fail.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Matt?
Excellent, excellent. You know, Fridays have taken on a whole new meaning for me. I don't know why lately, but Fridays, yeah, I really look forward to Fridays.
Well, I'm glad to be joining you on Fridays.
Yes, and Craig and Melissa from Colorado are joining us. How's your day been?
It's been good. Quiet, you know? Not a lot of people out. I'm looking forward to having more people come to the door.
Could be soon. Could be as soon as next month. Could be
I know.
as soon as, almost 2 weeks. Could be soon.
I know.
Pretty soon.
Can't wait.
We'll have, and then we'll get to have 2 people at a time.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Okay. I have a quiz for you. Quiz for Alana.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
How many grapes grow in a vineyard?
How? A lot.
All of them. They all grow in a vineyard.
Ah. Good one.
Trick question. All right, well, welcome everybody to the 11 Winery Virtual Happy Hour, online style, on the Instagrams and the Facebooks, all at once. I am Matt Albee, founder and winemaker of 11 Winery, and with me today is
Alana. Happiness engineer.
If you're on the Instagrams, you can see Alana there. If you're on the Facebooks, you can see Alana over there, and you can hear her voice on the audio. It's amazing how technology works. We are doing random blending trials. Today is the end of week 3 of random blending trials. Alana, which means today we are blending white wine with red wine.
Oh boy.
Sometimes it's okay. Other times, eh. Anyway,
yeah.
It's Friday. I desperately need a glass of wine. I'll drink it. For you guys, I'll drink anything for you. Almost. Anyway,
Almost.
Anything that we make. All right. So, Alana, would you tell the people what wines are on the wheel today while I spin the wheel? Ready?
All right. Today we've got for our whites, Chenin Blanc, White Mourvedre, a recent club release for us, and Viognier. Reds up on the list are Tempranillo, another recent club release, Malbec, and our 2017 Mourvedre, nice smoky red there.
Okay, well, the first wine on the wheel is the Malbec. All right, so Malbec is wine number 1. Jen says, try red wine with Dr. Pepper. You're insane. First of all, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper's like licorice. Either you love it or you hate it. I am in the hate it camp.
You're in the hated category.
But I said I would try anything, so if you send me a can of Dr. Pepper, I will try it. Closest white wine is White Mourvedre.
All right.
Here we go. White Mourvedre with Malbec.
Malbec.
Both wines that I love very much, and now we're going to mix them together.
I was going to say, these are my 2 favorites. If I had to, twist my arm, pick a white and a red favorite, White Mourvedre and Malbec. Here we are.
Okay, so they've both got M's, so they got that to go for them. I'm going to roll the die of random wine percentages. Whoopsie. Oh, man. All right. So the Malbec is going to be 30%.
Okay.
30%. Do you have your equipment?
I am prepared.
Okay, so 30% means, oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, Craig, to ask people to let us know what they're drinking, unless, Dr. Pepper, Yoo-hoo, whatever it is, Squirt.
Mm,
Last
nice.
week, I was trying to remember what soda it was we were drinking in college. It was Squirt. Squirt, and we would mix Squirt with stuff. Most people probably never even heard of Squirt. It's
No.
kind of a citrusy sort of, I don't know, it's hard to describe. This is one of those things, one of those college memories. Squirt from Southern California. Anyway, Craig from Colorado is having 2017 Archery Summit Red Hills Vineyard Pinot Noir. Steak and lobster. Holy shit.
I know, surf and turf over there.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. So instead of going with like a cab for the steak and like a white wine for the lobster, you kind of like split in the middle and like going with Pinot Noir? Is that what's going on there? I don't know. It seems like I would maybe had 2 glasses. All right.
Are we tasting these individually first before we mix or no?
Oh yeah, smart. Someone's got to keep things on track, and it's not me.
I try,
Thank you. Okay,
It's
well,
really that.
of course, we're going to taste the white one first. I'm going to pour the red one, but I'm going to taste the white one. All right. Pour that one. John Brenner's having Meritage with duck prosciutto. Is it the same bottle of Meritage, John, or is it a new bottle of Meritage? Are you just like long in Meritage? Oh gosh, now I'm wishing I had. So I got a flyer in the mail today for a wine auction. I get a lot of random flyers for auctions when when a winery like shuts down or is foreclosed, and they there'll be like an equipment liquidation auction. So I get sent these things. Usually they're like in another part of the country. I'm like, yeah, I want to buy a bunch of heavy equipment from like Virginia. That makes a lot of sense. This one was unusual in that it was a wine distributor being liquidated, so it's all wine, like a crap ton of wine being sold, and it was all Italian stuff. So I went over to Via Rosa to pick up my dinner because they're now doing takeout. So I'm pretty excited. I'm getting some Via Rosa lasagna for dinner.
Ooh, yum.
And so I took this flyer over and gave it over to Pino, in case he wanted to like buy a bunch of wine at discount. I'm sure it's going to be super cheap. It's all online. It's not like you get to taste it anyway. He probably knows what that stuff is. I don't even know what that stuff is. So in case any of you out there are big into Italian wines, you could like probably Google wine distributor. If I remember the name, I'll say it. But wine distributor auction. I'm sure the catalog is online somewhere. All right. That's just an aside. Insider tip for our Instagram fans and Facebook, our social media fans. All right.
White Mourvedre.
So, man, enough yakking. You should just start drinking. And be like, yep, nice bet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I noticed White Mourvedre is a lot lighter this year than it was
in the color,
2017.
color-wise.
Yeah. 2017 was very, very golden. Looked a lot.
2018.
2018.
This is
18.
This is the 19. Yeah.
I'm off. I know, 19. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. We've already done bottling once this year. A big bottling. It's crazy. All right. 2018 was a weird Mourvedre year. Skins softened up early in 18, and which meant more color got into the juice. What are you gonna do?
It was very pretty.
I like that the golden color of it is kind of reminiscent of the peachiness, which is kind of what you get in the flavors too. Yum.
Yeah.
Peach blossom.
It's like Ted is having...
Peaches are an important factor of harvest too.
From Chile. And 11 Viognier. Nice.
La Caz cat from Chile. Wait. Does that mean they put the Viognier in the cab?
I don't know.
Is that what you mean?
He's doing his own white and red blending trials.
Well,
It'll be interesting to see.
I think the name of the liquidation, the distributor was VI Wines. I mean, it seems like a silly name, but that's what I remember. I only glanced at it, but I think it was VI Wines.
They sent us the same flyer, I think, here.
Oh,
Because the mail person delivered it, and I was like, ooh, wine liquidation. But I don't remember either one.
you don't have it anymore?
Not close to me at the moment.
Okay. Sounds like Ted actually does have the Viognier in his cab. So nice. I love it. That's great. Thank you for joining us in that experiment. This smells really nice too. Cherries. There's all kinds of fruits going on. All right. Okay.
So good.
That's Friday in a glass right there, folks.
All right. How much Malbec again?
Oh yeah, good point. Let's pour my backward. This show would go completely off the rails without you. That's okay. People would dig it. So it's 15 mils of Malbec and 35 mils of White Mourvedre. So
All right.
that's, for those of you dividing and multiplying at home, that's 30% White Mourvedre and 30% Malbec, 70% White Mourvedre. Okay, so for a total of 50 mils. This is going to be very light in color.
It is definitely light in color, yeah.
It's only 30% red wine, 70% white wine.
That red still gets some good color, though.
I know, now it looks like Pinot Noir.
Mm-hmm.
Totally looks like Pinot Noir. So there you go. I think Pinot Noir has roughly 1/3 the color of a Malbec. The more you know. All right, it's useful knowledge.
I'm getting like both those kind of fruity, peachy notes and also the cherry.
High hopes. High hopes. I don't know if you watched yesterday's program, but it really wasn't that pleasant. We had fun.
No.
It wasn't that pleasant with the drinking. The smelling was nice, but the drinking, not so much.
Well, hopefully today goes better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not
No.
good.
It takes on like a weird kind of bite on the finish. Are you getting that? Like it's
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Moving on.
It's time.
An important part of scientific exploration is failure.
Of course.
It's a key part.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to keep. Come on, guys. Oh wait, here we go. I should have just taken those ones off the wheel.
Ted pointed out. Is that Viognier?
Viognier.
All right.
Viognier. There we go, Viognier. And then for red wine, I mean,
Ted just said that Matt and Elliot
before.
are liquidating their wine stock.
What?
If anyone is interesting. The Matt and Elliott's liquidating their wine stock, according to Ted here on the comments.
Like getting rid of all of it?
I don't know. Maybe just trying to get rid of
the same wine over and over. I mean, a lot of restaurants are selling through their cellars and like as part of their curbside pickup service, they'll have wine available. Man, I'm not having a lot of luck. I mean, we keep getting the same answers.
All right, one more. Lucky number 3, right? 3rd time's a charm.
I might have to lean on the wheel a little bit.
Let's give it like a little bend in the wheel.
But some places that are doing that are doing it at like deep discounts.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Tempranillo. Okay, so we got Viognier, it's wine number 1, and then Tempranillo
Wine number 2.
is wine number 2. So I guess if we were to have time, we could do these other 2 wines. Yeesh.
Last week we did all 3.
All right. Well, okay.
We'll see how that
Okay.
goes.
Sure. I'm up for it. Let's do it. All right. So
Hey, yeah.
keep this thing moving along. We're
Tasting here?
tasting some Viognier and some Tempranillo, and this is the Viognier. Yeah. Oh gosh, that just makes me happy. It's like joy in a glass.
Yep. I like.
Why do we call it Viognier?
Yay!
Right. Yes, I can hear John Benner at home.
I was gonna say, I hear John doing yay!
Thank you all for playing. All right, here's some Tempranillo. I guess I should pour up here where it's more fun. All right.
Just add some more in
Just
there.
more, yeah, it's like I already got all of what I need, but.
Oh, that's good.
Delightful. All right.
A lot of dice. Let's see what our
Nice. I don't know. It looks like it's like black raspberry. Is what I think I'm getting for that Tempranillo. Yum, juicy. All right. So Viognier was the first wine, so it's only 30%. 30% Viognier. So we got another 30-70. Oh wait, I gotta make notes on the other one. 30-70. Malbec, White Mourvedre, frowny face.
Is there 15 and 35 then?
Yeah. This one's Viognier TMP. All right, so 15 of Viognier, right?
Yep.
Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Whoops. Whoops.
I was gonna say that sounds like a lot.
Too much.
Pretty proud of myself. I'm getting a lot better at pouring in this beaker. I don't make a giant mess every time. Only sometimes.
Do you have any outdoor recreation plans for the weekend?
Well, I'm gonna go up.
We're allowed to outdoor recreate a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Fort Worden, up near Port Townsend. Yeah, walk on the beach. It's one of my favorite spots.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I am. We're hopefully going to go to. We're going to go out to the Olympics and do a ride. So Cole and I will do a ride on like Forest Service roads, like from Quilcene over to Blinn, over Bon John Pass, and then back a different way. That climb over Bon John Pass is supposed to be really cool.
How many miles is that?
I think well, it's we're gonna be on mountain bikes, so not that many. We're planning on like 4 hours of riding, so it's probably 50 miles, something like that. Like if we were on the road, we'd go a lot further in 4 hours, but bottling. So Ted's asking if bottling is next week. No, bottling is the following week. So I'm gonna send out email early next week about that.
And what are we bottling again, Matt? I think you told us last week, but a refresher.
We are bottling. So it's small lots and sweet wines. So we'll be bottling the Petit Verdot, 2018 Petit Verdot, the La Diavola, which is our off-dry, our slightly sweet red wine, and Viognier O, So Viognier, Petit Verdot, La Divola, and then the other day is going to be the barrel-aged ports, um, which are, so we've got a 2010, 2011, 2012. Craziness. And those, so the name of those, which previously, heretofore, undiscussed, is called it's a word, it's a word that I randomly stumbled upon, and it's a word that means the twisty path or circuitous route, like, because that's kind of what this wine took on its way to getting in the bottle. Because these wines were originally planned to be tawny ports, and turned out that just by aging them in the barrel for a long time isn't quite enough to get them tawny. I mean, tawny ports are aged in barrels 7 to 10 years, but they have to get really hot at some point, which means parking the barrels outside in the sun. So if you're in Portugal, like, that's not a hard thing. In fact, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that, like many winemaking techniques, is the result of an accident. Like, oops, we left those in the sun.
We left it.
Hey, it's
got a little too hot.
It still tastes good. Or, oh my God, with dessert wines especially, like, dessert wine techniques are like crazy. Like, you listen to how some of these dessert wines are made, like, so you let mold grow on the top until it's covered with mold, and you drain it off the bottom. Interesting. Because that's what sherry is. Yikes. And that's, I mean, that's just one example. There's all kinds of craziness in dessert wines. So not really a big surprise. Somebody in Portugal was making some port, and they like ran out of room, and like they parked the barrels outside, and like, oh, I don't know what to do. Maybe somebody died, and like the barrels were just left. Who knows? For 7 to 10 years, and like somebody's like, oh, okay, what? I wonder what's in those. I don't know. They've always been there.
We'll find out.
Let's go find out. Like, oh, this tastes really good. I guarantee it was something like that. And no, Chuck, it's not yucky. It's delicious. Oh, well, maybe he's talking about, I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he was talking about
wine with mold on it.
Mold growing on, yeah.
Floor, sherry floor. So anyway, we've put off tasting this wine for long. Anyway, ours, we were talking about the name. I almost avoided telling you the name. By means of my long-winded and circuitous story. So the name is Ambégy, and this is an English word. It's Ambages. Ambégy. Sounds French, but it's English. And so and it means like twisted path, circuitous route, whatever. Whoa! Almost knocked that off.
Whoa!
So look for that. This may be the only bottling ever of Ambégy. We don't know.
I'm excited.
Gonna be cool. All right. I know. See, there's other examples pouring in of crazy, disgusting dessert wine techniques. All right. Let's drink this wine, which we just created. Brand new wine, never before. It smells great. And it's 30% Viognier and 70% Tempranillo. And boy, you can really smell the Viognier on it.
Yeah.
Whew, really lovely. Lovely aromatics. Smells like it's just a really aromatic red wine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've been taken in by a lot of these wines that smell nice, though. I don't know. Okay, let me try a second.
I know. I don't know.
I want to like it.
But I'm not quite sure.
A lot of these things just they get a little unbalanced and like a little harsh.
Yeah.
It's like I think the primary fault that all of these maybe share is that when you add like a significant chunk of white wine, like it bumps the acid up which enhances the perception of tannins, but reduces the body, and then the body and the tannins are out of balance.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have, well, one of them at least has worked.
There was one last week that was pretty good. Now I'm not remembering what it was.
Yeah, some of them are okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do we have time? We have a couple minutes. Let's do the last one.
Yeah.
So the last remaining wines, dear God, and help us. I can't imagine this is going to be okay.
No, I'm a little nervous.
Chenin Blanc and Mourvedre.
Yeah.
Really bright, crisp, fruity Chenin Blanc and dark, smooth, smoky Mourvedre. Pray for us. All right.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I'm getting low on glasses. All right. Just empty that one.
That's how you do it.
All right, Chenin Blanc. Chenin Blanc. Chenin Blanc. See, this is the good part. We get to taste the wines like, yum.
Yeah.
Yum.
Mm. Oh, so
that's
good.
just the palate cleanser that we needed after that last nightmare. And Armetha, how's all this working for you guys? And then we got the 17 Mourvedre Sugarloaf. It's kind of too bad that we have to go into the weekend with these sorts of things, but we'll make the best of it. We'll just enjoy the weekend. Thank God that's over. Whew. Okay.
Tasting them on their own in between, at least, recovers it.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's mostly smoke at this point. All right.
All right. What's our blend here?
Hey boy. So which one of these which one of it's gonna be first? Well, let's just say it's Chenin Blanc's first. And
okay.
70% Chenin Blanc. We got 30/70s all day. 70,
oh boy.
30 Chenin Blanc. MV. Oh boy. I hope this is entertaining for all y'alls watching us suffer through. Okay.
At home drinking your nice
Meritages and Pinots and Cabernets, all that stuff. Hilarious.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay. Maybe the Chenin Blanc will be so powerful that it will just taste like nice Chenin Blanc.
With a hint of smoke.
We need to. What I really want to do is like. We'll do this at some point. We'll do this. Taste wine out of opaque glasses, and see whether we can tell whether it's red or white. Because apparently a lot of people can't. It's shocking to me, but I think that would be really boring.
Yeah.
I think that would be easy, but I still want to try it. We just do it blindfolded. We just need like an assistant.
Yeah.
When we're allowed to have an assistant.
Someone that's very light.
Okay. Whew. As we have observed, 30% of a dark red wine makes Pinot Noir. We can just pretend. Hey, Robin, thanks for joining.
Hi, Robin.
Robin, you came just in time for us to witness us suffer through 70% Chenin Blanc and 30% Mourvedre.
Pretty much just tastes like Chenin, or smells like Chenin.
I was going to say it smells like cough syrup, but...
You're setting us up for failure, Matt. Don't do
like
that.
Medicine. And not the good kind. All right.
All right.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
There's only so
I
much
think
smelling we can
I'm
do.
going into a tunnel.
We're like delaying it by smelling it as much as we can. All right.
All right. I was trying to pretend my video froze up. All right. Okay, here we go. Well,
You know, it's not as bad as I expected.
Chenin Blanc is kind of winning on that one.
I know.
You don't
I
get a
think
lot. Don't get
actually
a lot of.
of all three, it might be the least,
The least.
nasty.
Yeah, the least unpleasant.
Yes, unpleasant. There you go.
Um. Yeah, because the fruitiness from the Mourvedre just kind of contributes a little bit of berry character to
Mm-hmm.
like the really citrusy bright Chenin, and the smoke note is diminished to like a hint, like a suggestion of like, was there a campfire nearby?
Maybe.
Like,
Yeah.
is somebody roasting some marshmallows? Not sure that I smelled anything because I'm sure there can't be campfires around here. Mm,
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know that I would, do it again, but
not until next pandemic.
let's hope not.
I'll drink the rest of this. Chenin Blanc for the win.
Yeah.
Armatha agrees. This is her favorite.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we have a winner.
30,
It's almost like it's almost
30%.
like a really unusually awesome rosé. I've never tasted a rosé that's quite this crisp, but some that have been close, like kind of grapefruity.
Mm-hmm.
The Chenin Blanc's really almost like the other side of grapefruit.
The other side.
The other side, like the what's it called? Verjus. Not quite though. Not
Mm-hmm.
quite like verjus, but have you heard of verjus?
No.
Verjus is it's grapes. It's juice made from grapes that are harvested prior to veraison. So veraison is when the grapes like go from like unripe to ripe, basically. So if you have like a hard green ball, it turns into like a soft purple ball. That process is veraison, and it's pretty quick. Like it's kind of like puberty. In the lifespan of a grape, like it doesn't last that long. It goes through that phase pretty fast. Um, so if you harvest grapes prior to and after veraison, the acid really diminishes. Uh, so prior to veraison, you've got like really hard, high acid, low sugar. Um, and so if you harvest grapes prior to veraison and then put them in the press and squeeze the juice out, you get something akin to lemon juice, but even more acidic.
Oh,
Yeah, you
interesting.
can use it. So sometimes you can buy it and use it in cooking and stuff like that. Verjus,
I didn't know that.
Verjus. So that's French for green juice.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
All right.
right.
Well,
Another somewhat moderately successful week of blending trials.
what do you mean? It's been a great week. Um, yeah. So thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks, Alana, for being here today. If you are getting low on wines, you know where to find us. Find us on Winslow Way. Find us online. Free shipping for 6 bottles or more. And thank you, Craig. Craig says it's the highlight of their day, and we should do it on Saturdays. Um, well,
That's gonna be Viking, sounds like.
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thanks for being
Thank
here.
you all.
Hang in there. We got this. We are one day closer to the end. And it doesn't matter if your glass is half full or half empty. There's room for more wine. We'll see you
Always.
all on Monday. See you all on Monday. Hey, if order your wines now for next week? Next week, I could not tell you off the top of my head what the wines are, but if you go onto our website, you can see and you can order your 6-pack on there, so that you can blend along with us all week.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, everybody. Bye, Lana.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good weekend.
See you.